Hello chat, welcome to my video. I would like to do a smartest tips and tricks since, well, there's too many Lambies here. No offense Lambies, but I would like to play with more people that know what they're doing. Sorry if I offended anybody, but let's get started. First, we have the practice area where you could practice trying to survive Starface without actually getting any punishment. But if you ever need to get the hang of it, you could just keep sitting here trying and trying again until you actually get it. Tip is that you should always pick up items that are actually useful, like most delvers, and loot all the loot boxes that are actually real, because they will give you the currency and they might give you one of these, which you could open it, and then you get one of the toys, which will give you fluff if you already had it. Yippee! Another one, watch out for some of these vents here. As you can see, this one is normal, but some of these vents will have this guy inside of them. The only way to actually pass him is to wait for the vent to close, then you can pass him simply. When the vents open, don't go or else you'll get attacked. Be careful when opening doors or new floors, because he could just be right there without you knowing it, then you'll get attacked. I have most of the time gotten hit by this, but I've gotten the hang of it. As of currently in this video, they don't have that big. They don't have that big of a range where they could see you from behind. So use that as your advantage and don't hide until they're far away. To stay in the hiding spot too long, because wait a second. As you can see, it's getting darker. Boom, there she is. As you could saw, I avoid taking damage since, well, I got into the light quicker. Also, yeah, she does not only spawn in those hiding spots, she spawns in the dark too. Let me just stay down here for a bit. See? It's already happened. I better get up here quickly. Where the hell is she? What the? Whatever, that's how you avoid her. You got to run into the light as fast as possible. Though it's not guaranteed that you will actually get into the light quick enough for her to disappear. Next, we have Joy the Clown. How to avoid Joy the Clown? It's simple. By not moving. All you have to do is just not move, or work on objectives, since he gets aggro on you with working on objectives too. And then you'll be perfectly fine from his wrath and him attacking you. Here we have Sticky Sticky. He will show his appearance when the lights stop flickering, green goo falls on the ground, and then he will hang from the ceiling. If you don't hide in a box instantly, he will chase after you, and if he gets you, you will get insta-killed. Yeah, that's basically it for him. He's like very hard to avoid if you're in a multi-public server. Right, and if you're confused about what monsters roaming around, you can listen to these like SFX for their footsteps and stuff. Obviously, the flying guy has none since he's flying. Also, important tip right here, Joy the Clown is the only monster currently in the game that roams around that does not have a minigame in order to attack you. So don't just run up to him in order to just try to complete a minigame. Rooms are considered, well, safe rooms since, hold up, let me just get aggro. You. Let me just test this really quick. As you can see, his AI does not let him go in here for some reason. So this is basically a safe room. Is what I would say if it wasn't dark on purpose for that Licorice, whatever the name is, to appear. See? But yeah, I'll show more safe rooms on screen. After I got scared so badly, in these 36 safe rooms, Mimis can spawn too in here. So it's basically not safe at the same time too. Well, it's your fault too. Also, fun fact, in these quote-unquote safe rooms, Sticky also can't get you. Sometimes you could just run in there, and boom, you can't get in there. Also, I will show some maps that don't have any safe rooms at all. We have covered all the monsters except for one very special person. The one and only Mr. Tree Phased. Tree Phase has 3 phases. The first one is obviously the green number 1, which the game starts with. The second phase is when the yellow one picks up green and then just tosses him like he's nothing and just shoots him away. And then the final stage is when the red one starts to have a tantrum and then just straight up throws the yellow one and calls them useless and then says that we're all gonna die, as you can see on the screen. And the ending is him just mashing on the buttons and just pulling the level and then just breaking with his big Mickey Mouse boots over here. And then he says, "You brats, I'll be back, and y'all all gonna die anyways." And then he runs away. And that's the end of the monsters tip and survivals. Now we are going to move on to the survival tips. If you ever die and think about giving up, don't. Because once you die, a revival orb appears off your body and that your teammates can pick it up and revive you by giving it to Hardy. So, we are actually at the real safe room that appears every 10 floors. Where you can buy stuff from Miss Candy. Yo, did they actually finally lower the prices? This used to be $75. Yeah, she takes off her hat like that and she smiles. And this, I don't know his name. I guess Hardy, whatever. You can revive your friends with this when your friends die. Yeah. We have objectives. The only current objectives in the game are this here and those other ones. Those like plushie makers ones I'll put on the screen right now. As you can see right here, this one has like a custom skill check thing, while the other one has like those normal Delver games type skill checks. Yeah. That's all I have for today's video. Does she always have items there? And whatever. That's all I have for today's video. I hope this video will help somebody in need to get better at smiles. What the? Well, they're doing a line. Well, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I probably won't for tomorrow because it's school. Damn it. Fuck. I mean, whatever. Well, have a good day. Yo, buddy, what you doing? Whatever. Have a good day and goodbye. See ya. Also, I'm probably gonna make Pacific survival tips and tricks videos since this video is mostly about surviving the monsters. See ya.